Hey, what's going on, guys? This is RNC Love. Today we're going to be covering finding the average with the missing in, or number, I guess you could say. It's very similar towards the original method of how we're finding the average. The difference is we're not going to know what one of the numbers are. With that being the case, let's go ahead and get started. John worked an average of 7 hours in 4 days. How many hours would he need to work tomorrow to average 8 hours for 5 days of work? So we already know, because it's doing it right here for us at the beginning, it's telling us the average from 4 days, right? What we're going to need to do with that is we're going to have to do 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus n. N is the missing number, right? And we're going to put it over 5 because we know 5 is going to be involved towards the end, right? With that being the case, it's very straightforward. So we're going to do 5 times 5 because it's times itself. That's just going to cancel out. We're going to do n times 5. And we're going to do 7 times 4 because that's how many are involved total, right? N is going to equal 8 hours because that's what we're trying to average, right? So n equals 8 times 5. That's going to equal 40. 4 times 7, that's going to equal 28. So we're going to take the number we have, 28, subtracting from the number we're aiming for, essentially. So 28 minus 40, that's going to leave us with 12. That is our answer, actually, right? You're going to need 12 hours on that 5th workday to average out to 8-hour workday, or excuse me, to average to 8 hours for the 5 days, right? And here's how we can double check that work. So we're going to do 12 plus the 28. It's exactly the same thing as this, right? That's going to equal 40, right? 40 is the total of hours, and we're dividing it by dividing it by the 5, which is the amount of days, and it's going to end up equaling 8. Let's just turn that into 8. It's going to end up equaling 8 because do that, it gets zeroed out. So to answer that question, you're going to need to work 12 hours on the 5th day to average for an 8-hour work day for the 5 days, and that's how you find the average.